Hello, welcome and welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. I hope you're well. Today I'm cash tapping for week 1 of December. We are a little bit late recording this week, but that's okay. I wanted to record yesterday, but I really wasn't feeling well. I am feeling better, but not fully right. I don't know whether I'm coming down with some sort of virus or something. I don't know. Anyway, we'll do what we can today. So we've got £1,180 to be cash stuffing for week 1. I've got 365 in cash, I hope. And then the rest, 815, will be in placeholders. Should we count cash? Let's just do a fan. There we go. Sun's out today, so it's nice and bright. Right. So we have got 20, 40, 60, 80. Should we start that again? That did not go well. Right. 20, 40, they're still stuck together. 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. And 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. I have got 365 in cash. Put that in the tray. Right, we will do our envelopes for our food or not food savings challenges. So I've got a little post-it note here to remind me to do something a bit later, and it's just fallen. But I need to try and remember to look at that towards the end of the video and go, oh yeah, you need to do that. Yeah, that's food. Family fun is getting at 25. I might swap some of these 5s out actually. But we've got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45 family fun, which is lovely. We have, can't get then. I am getting 5. Again, I might swap those two 5s out. 5s are precious. Time for us is getting 10. That's 15 in there. Health and beauty is also getting 10. So my new envelopes have arrived from Bethany Budgets. Thank you, Bethany. They are gorgeous. But I will not be revealing them until I do my new setup for 2026. You will see actually some, or Miscellaneous getting 10. You will see some of my new binders in my savings challenge video, which I'll hopefully record this afternoon when I've had some lunch. Because I am going to start stuffing them in December, but technically it's my 2026 setup. But I will do a walkthrough towards the end of December. I just don't have time. Don't have time at the moment. Right, so that's that. And then my husband's getting 15. So we'll give him the crusty notes. There we go. So he can have that. And what should we do first? What shall we do first? Okay, I'm going to do Christmas, right, because, okay, we are going to go over budget for Christmas this year because my husband got a bit shop happy when I was away. It's what happens when I go away and he's in charge. He just gets, click happy. He ordered quite a few bits online and has spent way too much. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80 to go towards Christmas. So I had originally set up my binder for Christmas 2026 with this gorgeous dashboard from Budget and Balloon Designs. And I've got all my Christmas challenges in here. However, I'm going to need this money to go to Christmas 25. So what I'm going to do instead is this Arctic Circle challenge from Cashbook Cute. Excuse me. And I've picked this one just because it will match what I need to save. And let's get pink. So each icon is going to be 20. And it's going to save, I can't remember. Right, hold on. 16, 20, 320. Okay, so yes, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put £80 in today, which means I get to colour in the train. Now I don't have many thin markers, so I'm just going to do like the train bit, just so I know that I've coloured it in. These are the cutest. So it's one. Have you started your Christmas shopping? I am actually starting to feel a little bit panicked that I'm not as far ahead as I'd like to be. Normally I'd be done by now, but I think because the kids are older and we've kind of ummed and ahed a little bit this year about what we're going to get them, because they like the things that they want are like big things, so they only get a couple of gifts. Like when they're young, you know, you can kind of go a little bit crazy, and you know, have loads of things. But yeah, we haven't got my daughter's yet, and I'm going rogue on her main gift. I think she'll like it, and I think it's something that she wouldn't dare to ask for, but I know that she'd love. So yeah, and my husband's gone mad on my middle son and like spent way over his budget. Yeah, his like whole budget on one thing, and I've already got him a couple of things. So yeah, anyway, we don't have an envelope, so I'm going to put this in. Hold on. I'm not going to show you all of my Christmas challenges yet. I'm just going to take this envelope out, and I'm going to pop it in the front here, and then I'm going to put this in. So my plan is, is to save this, and at the end of the month I will use what I need to use, and then whatever I don't use I'll put into the 2026 binder. Does that make sense? So I have added £75 to here digitally, which was left over from our Paris trip. So I've worked out where all the money that I've spent is going to come from, because I got a few gifts while we were there. And we only spent £425 on the actual trip. So yeah, so £75 has already gone in, and then I've just put another 80. Is there anybody else that's gone over budget for Christmas? Like, I really hope there is. I hope I'm not the only one. I know we're in the world of budgeting, and I did budget. I've just got a husband that doesn't budget. Well, he does, but yeah, he always goes crazy at Christmas, and I should realise that. We've had many Christmases together, and I should know. I should just know and factor that in, and I didn't. Next year, I must. Okay, so let's do these challenges. And we're going to put £80. So we've got 20, 40, 60 and 80. And we're just going to put £20 in each. A little bit boring, but it is what it is. So these will all feed into our annual sinking funds, sorry. So I don't know what it is. I get on here and my throat just decides not to work. Yeah, so we are actually doing really well on our annual sinking funds. I just had some water, otherwise you're just going to hear me clear my throat every 2 seconds, and nobody wants that. So in getting ahead from grounded budgets, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80 and 90. That'll be done in a couple of weeks. And then we're going to do our little Merry Christmas challenge from Budget with Moo. Okay. So we'll put 20 in here. We'll do the little toy soldiers and a stocking. Okay. So that's got 30 in now. I'm just going to put it at the front because the red always smudges. And then Candy Cane Lane is going to get 20 as well. Where's my pink? Here. So let's do this 5 and this 15. That's from the Queen Bee Makes. Hold on. Oh no, I haven't put it in. I just thought, oh, there's only 20 in there. I've marked till 40, but that's because I haven't put the other 20 in. Cool. And then we are going to finish November and I need December's. 1 second. Right, I have December's. I've just had to quickly clean it off because I hadn't cleaned it. Right, so we're going to colour 15 of November. So the 5 and the 10. And that's that done. So that one saves 65. And then we're going to do 5 on December. Right. I'm not going to keep that in there. I'm going to take that off. Now in this envelope, what I tend to do is it gets to £100 and then I move it. So all of the annual challenges goes towards our car insurance because our car insurance is like mega high. But it does mean it doesn't really follow the trackers. So there you go. Right, so that is December done. And that is all of those savings challenges. Ah, that went really fast, didn't it? But yes, we are working on sinking funds for early 2026, which is great. Sorry, I slammed that then, didn't I? Okay, so we will do our family annuals. How much have I got in here? 70, 20, 40, 60, 70. We're working on this birthday, so I will put all of that 70 in. I never did get a tracker, but it's fine. And I have spent from this birthday already. There was something that we spotted, so we got. So what was that? 70? 70. Okay, so we need to put £30 in here next time, and that is that done. And then we'll be working on the February half term, which is crazy. Crazy to be that far ahead. Okay, what have we got left? Quite a bit. What have I not done? 10, 20, hold on, let's count it. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Why have I got all the 5s? I'm not really sure. Don't know. Okay. We will, what will I do? What will I do? I don't know. Oh my God, I can't think. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I have gathered myself. I've just swapped out the notes. I think when I originally put all of the notes together, I was going to do my Christmas challenges. So then I'd got a little bit more change, but I don't need it for the 2 categories that I have left. The first one that we're going to go to is Cheer Travel. And we've got this challenge by Little Budgets. So we do have 435 in the bank and 20 in cash so far. I need a dice. I still haven't, I do have dice with orange on, but I haven't got them out yet. They're not in my dice tray. So we're just going to roll the dice. And it's a red, which is 10. So we will just colour this. And then red again. So let's do this half as well. So that's 20, which is perfect. Although I am going to have to put the money over that because it will smudge. I don't know what it is with the red, but in my binders, the red always smudges. I can't pick it up. Split so many of my nails when we were away, but like really low. Like really low, it really hurts. Okay, so for Cheer Travel, I'm just going to pop the cash at the front. We've got 435 in the bank and then 40 in cash. So that is all in that one. And then the last thing for cash is, I've still got that, I've still got 2 10s, I don't need 2 10s, is going into pets. So we've got 25 going into pets. I haven't cleaned off the tracker yet, but we will leave this money in here and just take it as and when we need it. At the end of the month, we will save into a sinking fund for pets. I have had to empty it already this month, or last month, sorry. But yes, at least it was there, at least I had it. But I'm going to stay in this binder now and do my placeholders. So we're going to cash stuff our placeholders. So we've cashed stuff 365. And I've got 815 that I'm going to put in placeholders. However, there are some categories that I've already spent the money because I'm a little bit late. So we're putting 110 into food. Well, it was going to be 140, but as I say, I have already spent some of it. Well, I haven't. My husband has. So we've got 110 for the rest of the week, which is ample. Fuel and charging, I was putting 35 in, but we've already had to put fuel in the car, so yeah, I'm not getting that. Family fun is digital. No, it's cash, not digital. My self-care I'm going to start building up, so I'm going to pop a 10 in there. Time for us, we had in cash. School, I'm going to put 20 in, so that will make it 45. Clothes is going to get 40. So my daughter still needs a coat. She just can't decide. She's got one. It's just a bit small, and she can't decide with what she wants as her next coat. So trying to decide on things she finds very difficult. So health and beauty is going to be 10. She's worried about getting the wrong one, but yeah, she's not desperate, so it's fine. Kids are going to get 30, so let's put 20 and the 10 in, so that's 85 in there. So clubs, this is going to get a massive bulk of the money. It's getting £250. I've sort of decided to bulk the first week because that's when most of the fees come out. So we've got 250, 70, 85, and then only put a smaller amount in for the next 3 weeks. School food is getting 20, so that's 35. Home is going to get 40, so we've got 85, so that's going to take it to 125. So I'll put the 50 and the 10 back, so that's great. There's nothing immediate that I'm looking to get. But if we don't use this by the end of the month and I've gone over in Christmas, I will take some of the money from home because we massively overspent on decoration, like new decorations. Yeah, again, I really try and like claw back or, you know, not spend as much. Never happens. Not around Christmas anyway. So pets has already got it 25. Car maintenance is also getting 20. No, it's not. It's going to get 50 because we've got the little car being serviced. And I just want to make sure that we've got enough money in here. So that takes it to 425. So just going to find a 400 placeholder. There we go. So 425. It should be okay. But yeah, I'm just going to bulk car maintenance out this month, just to make sure. And then the emergency fund is going to get 20. So I didn't do the little 5 that it had. So we'll do that. So in here, we had 85 and now we have 105, which is good and needed. But that's why I call this my emergency slush fund, because it is a fund that I will dip in and out of if I need to. So there we go. And nothing else is being stuffed in there. And then in this binder, which I always forget to do at the time, is getting £150, and that is going to go into tax. So I'm just going to see if I've got a 600 placeholder. I do. So 650 in tax. I need to boost that up for January. So have I got any? I think that's it actually. So not too long today. Yeah, that is it. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea and a little snack, and then get some work done, get some lunch, and then I will record my savings challenges. It's going to be a good one, so watch out for it. And I will speak to you in my comments. I won't see you in my comments, I'll speak to you in my comments. Oh my God, this is so bad. Right, thank you. Bye.